Hello and welcome to Australian Broker TV. I'm Kylie Spear and joining me today is David Smith, Head of Lending at BizCap. Welcome to you, David, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for having me and looking forward to this.
Well, firstly, David, BizCap allows brokers to both manage the deal themselves or refer clients to your internal sales team, while still earning industry-leading commissions, even if they don't personally manage the deal. Can you walk us through how this tick and flick model works?
Thank you, Kylie. Yes, we have two options here at BizCap. Option one is the broker can handle the deal directly with the customer. We have a fantastic partnership team here that will assist with all the back-end requirements. Option two, which is more common and what I would typically recommend, is to work with my team. And one of the benefits, or one of the number of benefits that does is, A, it allows us to understand what the customer is after, and I will assign that particular deal to someone that specializes in that realm of space. Number two, that representative will be there long term to assist with everything that the customer may require ongoing, whether it be customer support, renewals, add-ons. But most importantly, we have a significant uptick in closing ratio, and that's simply because the representative is here internally. We see all types of deals in all spaces, and our experience, this is what we do. This is our specialty, and it allows us to then work with our other teams that we have, which are at our disposal, credit, myself, and we find a solution that makes sense for that particular customer.
David, we know some brokers pride themselves on building strong client relationships and managing deals from start to finish. What are the key reasons a broker might choose BizCap's referral model over handling the entire process themselves?
Working with a deal internally provides a lot of leverage because we are the experts in what we do, right? And a lot of deals, whilst some may come and they're straightforward, there are a large number of deals that come to us that require tweaking. And one of the benefits here at BizCap is that we have the ability to do anything that we want to do whilst it's in the space that we play in. So someone may come to us and they may be approved for 250,000, right? But they need 400,000. Now, if the broker was dealing with this internally, perhaps they may say, okay, I've come to BizCap, I pushed, I couldn't get what I wanted, and now they move on to the next. However, when we're dealing with the account internally, my team is just trying to get the deal done. That's in essence all they want to do. So we might start asking questions from experience saying, you know what, we know that this particular industry, there might be A, B, and C associated. And by going down this particular hole, it allows us to find opportunities that perhaps weren't thought of previously. Maybe we can find an exit strategy. Maybe we can find another business that's associated. I mean, the options are endless. And we find that the strike rate within this is significantly higher because we have the ability to sit down with our team that's here on the spot. We're not going back and forth. We're asking a couple of questions, and before you know it, we find a solution that is tailored to what that customer wants, and who benefits as well? The broker. That's point number one. Point number two is, I would say, listen, I've been a broker for 22 years. My whole life, all I've ever wanted to do was provide the best customer experience. And we really, really try to instill that here into my team, where we act as an extension of the broker, right? So we want to work hand in hand and be able to pretend that we are the broker ourselves and that the customer feels that experience.
And finally, David, would there be an opportunity cost for a broker who chooses not to utilize BizCap's referral option? And can you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, so I think there's probably two main points when it comes to this. One is, if the broker doesn't send us the deal directly, then they're perhaps costing themselves a customer, because we deal with aggregators, brokers. We're getting thousands of inquiries every single month. We're reviewing, well over 1,000 bank statements each week. So if we don't get the deal from you, there's a very, very good chance if the customer does not get what they're after, we're going to see it from somebody else. So that's, I would say, is point one. And if I had to expand on that, I would say, what is the cost to the broker by not working with us and sending us and at least giving us the opportunity to see what can be done. They may lose a customer that they work with, or they've been working with for the past 20 years. Perhaps they work with not only this particular business, maybe they work with the parents, with the brother, with the sister, with the cousins. There might be 15, 20, 30 customers that are associated with this one particular client. And if they're not looking at every angle and saying, you know what, let's see what we can do here, and let the customer make the decision as to whether they want to proceed with this or not, how does that impact their business? And I think that from my experience here, one of the things that we see all the time, we'll get a deal from a broker, and the broker might say, you know what, I don't want you speaking to the customer, right? We want to work with this particular customer ourselves. And that's fine. That's their prerogative, no problem. The deal doesn't get done, and a week later, we get the same inquiry from 3 other brokers, right? This is something that happens all the time. So we're sitting here and we're saying, we want you as the broker to retain this customer, to give this customer the best possible experience you can, but most importantly, find a solution that helps them continue doing what they're trying to do. And we sitting here can help you do that quickly, efficiently, and the proof's in the pudding, because almost 67% of the customers that we lend to come back to us time and time again. And it may be that they might not come back to us, a month after they finish their first loan. It might be 6 months, a year down the road. But at the end of the day, we fill a niche that they find works for them. And I will add to that. I would say sometimes I think brokers make certain decisions for their customers for whatever reason. They might say the term is too short, the cost is too much, I don't want to present it to my client. And I always debunk that. I say the business owner didn't get to where he is by making bad decisions, right? Let's put them in to that position to say, you know what, does this work for their business? And you know what, even if it doesn't work today, at the end of the day, we sell the one product that every business needs, which is money. So they may not work for them today, this particular option, but now they know what they have available to them, and they may explore options in the future that they wouldn't have explored because they didn't know that they had this available to them.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much once again for your time, expertise, and insights today, David. It was awesome speaking with you.
Thank you very much, Carly. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the future.
And thank you, of course, to our viewers for watching the latest episode of Australian Broker TV. We'll see you again soon.